Despite the beauty of the beach, pollution have become one of the biggest crises worldwide, and this is the reality of the beach that we faced nowadays.
Almost 1,000 species of marine animals get impacted by ocean pollution, and now we have over 500 locations recorded as dead zones where marine life cannot exist. From statistics, there are 100 million marine animals die each year from plastic waste alone, and there are 100,000 marine animals die from getting entangled in plastic yearly. In the past 10 years, we have made more plastic than the last century. By 2050, the pollution of fish will be outnumbered by our dumped plastic. From the statistics above, what the cause of marine pollution, we can conclude. When looking at animals affected by water pollution, globally it's estimated that 50% of sea turtles are impacted by plastic, ingesting it and dying through their digestive system getting clogged. For many turtles, jellyfish are a crucial part of their diet, and it just so happens that plastic bags look a lot like them. There are 705,000 tons of discarded fishing nets in the ocean too, and this is another critical threat to many sea mammals like seals, dolphins, whales, and even smaller animals such as fish and sea lions. Getting tangled in this can lead to injury and often death. As far as seabirds are concerned, the figures are shocking. Of all species studied, 98% of albatross are believed to have ingested plastic at some point. This is due to them mistaking the microplastic for fish eggs, passing them to their young as well as consuming them as adults. Fish are absorbing toxins from the ocean and are taking in debris through their gills. Whales take in vast amounts of plastic and waste, mistaking it for food. Examination of standings having show increase in this issue.
There are a few reasons on why plastic pollution keeps happening in this world. First, excessive of the plastic material. Why this happen? Because plastic is less expensive and affordable for everyone until we can find it in many supermarkets and also mini market. And we can find it in many various forms such as plastic bottles, plastic container, straw, and also plastic bag carrier. Did you know that plastic take about 400 years or more in order to decompose? As example, plastic bottles. It takes about 400 years to compose, while plastic bag takes about 10 to 20 years in order to decompose. Next, single-use plastic. Did you know that most of the plastic items are single-use plastic? As example, plastic bottles, plastic container, and also packaging items. This single-use plastic actually will increase the number of plastic waste, where it will lead to the plastic pollutions in this world. And this issue not only happen in Malaysia, but also in other countries like Indonesia and also Vietnam. Last but not least, the reason on why the plastic pollution keeps happening in this world because of the improper disposal of plastic waste. The landfill of the plastic waste will release the toxins to its surrounding and harm the environment.
So how to reduce plastic pollution? The best way to overcome pollution is to prevent it at the source. Therefore, we need to practice 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. The 3R principle is fundamental to manage waste hierarchy. The first step, reduce. It focuses on reducing the waste generated through various means, whether it is produced by buying groceries, food items, or packaging. The second step, reuse. We should opt for reusable product. For example, use reusable cloth bag instead of plastic bag for shopping. Use old pots to store things, making craft from old items, etc. The last step, recycle. After you have reused your plastic as many times as you can and are ready to dispose of it, choose a recycling container instead of the trash. Recycling plastic takes less energy than making plastic from raw materials.
Other than that, government can also impose taxes to deter the production or use of single-use plastics or offer tax breaks, subsidies, and other fiscal incentives to encourage alternatives to single-use plastic products. Also, as a responsible citizen, take part in community initiatives to tackle plastic waste, such as community litter collections or local beach cleanups.
The importance of beach. First and foremost, beach provide unique habitat for variety of plants and animals. For example, sea turtle make use of the beach to lay their eggs. Birds would usually find their foods here, and lastly, crab would also live here. From my observation, there are also lots of cats around the beach as they love playing with the sand. Other than that, barnacles would commonly be found attaching themselves to the rock at the intertidal zone of the beach, and they act as important filter feeders. Beach are the most popular tourist destination, and hence, by doing cleanup activity, we could attract as much as foreign tourists along with promoting economic activities. Due to the endless benefits, it is undeniable that this natural beauty remains a timeless treasure. Apart from spiritual and emotional upliftment, beaches give numerous benefits ranging from protection to recreation.
Okay, so how we can promote environmental awareness? First, we can conduct campaigns on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can use the power of the social media to work the efforts of environmental protection. If you start a campaign on social media, you can have the chance to raise awareness without spending a lot of money. You also can be a leader in your own family. Get your parents and siblings engaged in your actions. For example, you can use a reusable bag to go shopping like this. Reducing, reusing, and recycling waste helps save land space by keeping useful material out. The amount of energy and natural resources needed to produce or collect the raw materials and manufacture the product are reduced.
In conclusion, plastic pollution can give harm to living and non-living components of the environment. As example, plastic pollution can kill a lot of animals from birds to marine environment. In reality, we realize that we cannot avoid from using the plastic items in our daily activities. However, we have to manage the plastic wisely so that the pollution of plastic can be reduced, especially in Malaysia.
It's a wrap!